talked about, the social aspects behind cosplay. We talked about craftsmanship, performance, how to improve this and that. But what about like all the social problems we've run into, and just sort of like bringing certain things to the surface, share some stories, figure out how to best conduct yourself if you're a cosplayer, if you're just an attendee, if you're a photographer, what are the right etiquettes and proper ways to be at a convention. Because we have people from all walks of life, we have people from all ages, and so sometimes definitely things can get awkward. Then there's the internet, that does definitely not help at all. So yeah, we hope to get lots of questions for you. Like basically you can shout out a topic, you can share an experience you've had, you can share like a question you've always wondered about, something that has happened to you or a friend that you never understood why. Drama, whatever. This is until midnight, we have this room, this is what we can do. So to introduce ourselves, my name is Yaya. I have been cosplaying for 11 years. And so I have come from basically one generation of cosplay to the next. And there are a lot of differences. But I'm still doing it, I still love it.
Hi, my name is Miko. I go by Evalie online. And Allison and I are 2 of 3 of the girls from We Go for Kyo Cosplay. And what did I just say? We've been cosplaying for 6 years, right?
No, 7.
Okay, a long time, too long to remember. Yeah, we mostly cosplay in Florida and Georgia, and we run a lot of cosplay events and do skits and things like that. So.
Hi, I'm Allison. I go by Emriella online. Also, Amanda, also known as our baby berry, is here at the convention. She just felt that she needed sleep. She may join us later. But we've been doing this for a long time, and it's a lot of fun. It just gets more fun as it goes. So.
I guess I just wanted to add to what Yaya said. This is the anything goes, no holds barred. If you're curious about something, ask it panel.
Also, is anyone in this room under the age of 18? Excellent. Curse words loud.
Yes, just be prepared. Be
polite, but you can cuss.
So, as someone who started cosplay when there was no cosplay.com, there was no acparadise.com, there were no communities for cosplayers. What we had back then was the mailing list. So it was like anything that you were curious about, any groups you wanted to do, any cons you wanted to go to, you had to talk to people through this mailing list. And sometimes, awkward social situations would arise where someone would post a picture of, that's happened to me. Someone posted a picture of me in a costume and lots of people praised it, and then somebody's like, ugh, I don't know, why are you praising that? That's not so good. And, but when it's a mailing list, it's like, it's really, like you get all these just horribly long, basically forwarded mail with responses back to each other, basically one person to another, but then 400 people can read it. And that was like, I don't know, I back then I had no idea how to deal with drama. When somebody said something bad about my costume, I felt like I needed to go, and defend it and make things worse, basically. And just, because one thing I've realized over the years is that if someone wants to hate on you, they're going to hate on you. There's nothing you can do about it. You can be perfect. You can be Miss Goody Little Sunshine, and they will find something to pick on. So over the years, I've developed a really thick skin to all kinds of criticism, be it reasonable or unreasonable. Not to say I'm not open to criticism, but things definitely can get out of hand.
Yeah, actually, I have a confession to make. When we first started to cosplay, it was essentially me and Allison and Amanda, friends at college, and we would watch anime in my dorm room. And, I would be like, we could do this. Like, I've been to anime cons. These people dress up and stuff.
And then Amanda shows up one day and says, so I bought my fabric, when are you getting yours? And we all went, ah!
Yeah, she just went out and bought her fabric. So we're like, okay, we're doing this now. And I didn't really know what we were getting into, and so I guess there was no Google then, so I must have been on Yahoo or something, and I was like, cosplay drama or cosplay whatever, and I would read these forums about this is where we talk about the bad people that think they're so hot and they're not, and And I was like, oh my God, And so, I've like spent a few nights just reading all these like the stories of how we were wronged by so and then a picture of her in a bunny outfit or something.
I thought she was exaggerating until the first time we went to a con, and then people started posting stuff about us, and I was like,
Yeah, if you're a cosplayer, your pictures online, chances are somebody's talked shit about you, right?
just don't read it. Just don't read it.
And I think that for a long time, it was really spread out. Like I would get emails from people being like, oh, I hope I hope this horrible thing happens to you because you don't deserve to, I don't know, have a website, or you don't deserve to get the recognition you do. Or I would get a guest book entry that was basically just hate. And then somebody on a forum would criticize a costume or criticize me. So it was really spread out over the internet. I'm bringing this up early. Usually we wait till later. But I find that since 4chan has come to be, I know everybody's like,
We know you're here.
I know. I think it's
Admit your
actually...
presence now.
It's actually really funny that since 4chan and CGL was made, all that bad, all the tabloid rumors and stuff, it just sort of got concentrated there. So I don't get hate mail anymore. I don't get, random forums, slash whatever. It's like it's all right there on CGL, and if I just don't go there, then I'm blissfully, free of negativity. So that's actually kind of liberating if you think about it that way. Anything anybody want to add on the topic so far?
Oh, they're trying to be shy this year.
No, it's too early. I should have waited.
There's a brave hand.
Yeah, a hand.
Lead with the hand?
Yes.
Well, I was just gonna say that Facebook added a whole new element. I guess you haven't talked about the next generation yet, but our most recent costumes are people add you as friends that you don't even know, and then they comment on pictures of you that you're tagged in.
And they tag you.
These comments, and so do all of your friends.
Right.
So and so has big thighs, or so and so not wearing that top right. You're just like, okay, this is for everyone to see.
Yes, Facebook has added a new middle school element to it all.
But yeah, that was just really eventually you can untag yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only a matter of time. I'm sure they'll find a way to make it so we can't untag ourselves.
Yeah. You'll still know.
Another hand on the left. Lady in the kimono.
I emailed a very prominent American cosplayer because she did a costume that I'll be doing tomorrow, and I wanted advice on how she went about making it. And she was horrible to me. She said, "You can buy my costume for $300, but I'm not giving my tips to amateurs."
Really?
That's a great tip.
Wow.
That's a great subject that you brought up. And
We're sorry that happened.
this would be
Yeah,
what
we're
I
really
would say
sorry.
about this. I've heard that so many times from other cosplayers. These people ask me for advice, and I work so hard for it. And my opinion on that is there's no harm in telling a person, you don't have to send your pattern. You don't have to give them exact specific dimensions. But you can say, it's made out of wood, or I used a PVC pipe to put in this part, or I used this type of fabric. And the reason why you can do that is because the person that has that information still has to have the same skill as the original person if they wanted it
Skill
to
and
look good.
creativity.
Well, I did find out later that maybe the reason that she did it was because if she said she makes all of her costumes, little internet research showed me that she bought it from Hong Kong.
Oh no! See, now the thing
That is another very popular cosplay topic. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I think if anybody tries to talk to you, oh my gosh, I think your costume's so awesome, I'd like to make something like it. It's like a compliment.
It's a compliment.
It is, it's a
definitely.
compliment.
Upsetting that people think of it as insulting, because it's that's awesome. Somebody thinks I'm cool enough that they want to mimic what I'm doing.
Well-
so it's really upsetting that some people think it's an insult.
And when you think about, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, no,
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say, building on that, it is a compliment, and this is how our knowledge base as a community grows. Someone figures out something. They tell someone else says, oh, that's really cool. How did you do that? The knowledge spreads, and soon, everyone is doing it. But that's a good thing, because that means a lot of people have upped their game.